What's going on YouTube? Back again with another video, and today we're playing a game where I tell you the story about how the legendary Lincoln Clay took over America. Welcome to Mafia 3. So please like and subscribe. If you're new, we're almost at 100 subscribers. Get my watch time hours in. All that good stuff, and let's begin.
A modern city with traditional Southern values.
I underestimated how far he was going to go. What he was willing to do.
Visit the historic French Ward and enjoy local cuisine at one of our 5-star restaurants.
Killing them wasn't enough. Lincoln Clay was using them to send a message.
Or spend the afternoon in the bayou and take in its natural splendor.
Sal Marcano had no idea what he was going to unleash.
New Bordeaux. Safe. Family-oriented fun. Make it your next vacation destination.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Well, when did you meet Lincoln Clay? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
You're a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
So today we play as Lincoln Clay. This was several years before he was able to
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Before he successfully taken over America. As you can see, he's getting ready to rob a bank that he needed to use in order to...
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
He came through with the truck just like we asked. He reached his partner to make it look good.
As you can see, Lincoln is relentless. He made sure he was no witnesses when in his killings and massacres.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
He took the truck full of money to a bank so he can launder it.
Take it easy here in the town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses.
He took the money to the bank where he raised up the
Old
money.
man wanted us to keep one of the guards alive, help throw the feds off the trail.
Like you said, I took a chance. Besides, if I learned anything from being over in Nam, somebody's willing to flip sides once, we're probably willing to do it a second time. Fuck you in the process.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
You don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know. What the fuck you doing? Anyway, hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill. Huh? So come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
Yeah. We're on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we get him onto a medical ship. This woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and the leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape, tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to her? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. Not like you think. Conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig. What's that? You're gonna attract the cops! Guards at the reserve probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that people. What's that?
like I was saying, guards at the reserve probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat. Time to see if these forged IDs are worth a fuck.
Back it up to the loading dock. Some of these fellas might get a little rough with the language, and
Well, ain't like I've never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
When I say something about being hot, that's when we make our move.
All right.
Now, here we go.
Put your IDs up the glass.
We're part of the Boeing crew. What the fuck's this shitheel doing here? Affirmative action. You know how it is. Old country spinning around a goddamn toilet. You can follow me. As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the burning room. How much y'all bring in? $238,546. Small bills mostly. I'll let Miss Gale call up your office when we're done. She'll confirm the delivery. Appreciate it. You need to check that scattergun. You packing anything?
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry about.
You can pick it up on the way out.
Burning room's down in the cellar. This way. I ain't seen you around these parts before. Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service. My cousin's been trying to get on here for over a year now. Was in the Navy for 2 tours, got medals falling out of his ass. Government tells him thanks, but no thanks. That's a crock of shit if I ever heard one. Sad day when a God-fearing white man can't get a job, but that old nigga who staggers in is hired on the spot. You bastards better not be playing with each other back there. Fuck you! Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold. Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, then it gets sent to Dallas, and it comes back. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. Here we are. Put those bags on the table there. Never done this detail before. Figured it'd be bigger. It gets the job done. Only time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up. Fuck, that's some heat right there. Used to use coal for it, but a year or so back we switched over to oil. Maintains a more consistent flame. Yes, sir. God, that guy was an asshole.
We need to move. Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
Give me a second. You take care of those guards. Keep your ass down. You don't want them getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told them they needed to be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John, starts laying into me, saying the lease gives them the right to a 30-day notice. That's how we supposed to find a new place in 2 weeks. So I tell him none of that's my goddamn problem. It's my property, and I'll do with it what I please. If it brings up that fucking lease again... Let's go, man. This place ain't gonna rob itself.
Oh, I hope this combination stiletto guns is legit. Well, I'll be damned. All right, go for it, Godzilla.
Holy fucking shit!
It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna take care of this room. You see what you can get from outside. Once these boys punch you with that drill, we're gonna start drilling this down.
Damn it! You triggered the fucking alarm?
Shit, I didn't notice this cage was on a different system. All right, we're gonna hold off the guards until Danny's done drilling. Hey, you gonna pull this off?
As Lincoln Clay was getting ready to rob the bank, he pulled out his weapons and get ready for a fight.
I got eyes on the suspect. Don't their head off. Well, I need you, girl. Oh, goddamn, we sure get the horse next this time.
Only way we walk out of here is if we get the weapons stored in that armor. Bust the door open. I'll watch our asses.
My old man get a shit a brick when he hears about this. Fuck! Fuck! Come on, open!
Give me that damn thing.
Shit, man, these guys ain't fucking around.
Facing way worse than this over in Nam. Little smoke don't mean shit. Stay close to the vault. Watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
Got a beat on the chest, some bitch.
Well, Sammy had men all over the place. And one of them worked at a cleaners and stole the uniforms Giorgio Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
I'm late. Got caught up crossing the bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get ticked off if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is. How was the trip?
Being how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking great. What's new with the old man?
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head out of his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your car.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home.
Lincoln Clay has just returned home and is now ready to take on new challenges within the city.
Sammy's doing all right.
Ever since we got your telegram about coming home, we've been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call it back? And he goes stand in front of the kitchen window and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk. Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
I won't.
But he's fine once he sees you. Ever since Mama, hell, you know how he gets.
Sure.
They moved up to Empire Bay a year or so after you shipped out. Started selling weed. They call and ask me if I want some. I say sure. Free money as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, a month back, Marty drops me a line that says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sammy was too keen on that.
I never told him about the weed, that ain't nothing to nobody, but this I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around the side. That was pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over at Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
No way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he can keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the high-low with Frisco, just selling the French wall. George's uncle won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool.
Cozy on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a 3-way split.
I don't know. I kinda need to let low a bit. Figure some things out.
Yeah. All right.
Pleasure, man.
Boy, I sent you to bring Lincoln Clay home. Not the big nigga who ate him.
Well, shit, old man. I finally went somewhere they knew how to cook.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always get enough corn whiskey. I would like to make a toast. My father used to say that the real worth of a man came from the mark he left on the world. When Lincoln first told me he was joining the military, I was against it. Too dangerous, I say. Let those people fight their own war, I say. But then I realized Lincoln needed to go out and make his mark. And that's precisely what he did. I'm so proud of you. Paul Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison! Paul Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison! It's so good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln. Oh, I kept you in my prayers.
I really appreciate that, Father.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
It's hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt. Imagine being trapped in a dark room and there's no way out. And every fear, every nightmare you ever had is in that room with you. And there's no escape from any of it. And then one day a door opens and you're free to go. Just like that. The thing is, you made your peace with your terror and your fear of death. And now part of you is afraid to leave it behind. But what choice do you have? Every soldier has to walk through that door, one way or another.
Man, whiskey's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hell, man, just sleep it off. The room's the same as he left it.
I'm gonna take the basement.
The basement? Why the fuck you want to crash down there?
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, that wall must have really fucked you up.
After Lincoln Clay had a nice, great party and the whole welcoming party, he went off to bed to replenish his health. Start the day and next.
We barely have 2 nickels to rub together. Now we paying for all that food. Jesus Christ.
Watch that mouth of yours.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you would have listened to me.
What mess?
It's not something you need to worry about, Lincoln. I got it under control.
Under control. God damn it, you need to...
I'm not warning you again.
Have it your way, old man.
Let him be. He needs to cool off.
You mind telling me what's got him so riled up?
We've been having problems with the Haitians. But like I say, I got it under control.
Well, truck's all loaded up. I figured we got enough out there for... Should I come back?
In honor of your returning to us safe and sound, I made a donation to Father James here. Supplied him with food he can hand out to some of our needier family.
I was hoping you'd lend me a hand, Lincoln, and give you a chance to see the neighborhood.
This thing with the Haitians, how serious is it?
Ah, you know what it is. Someone looks at him the wrong way, he's on them like a wet dog.
Like I said, I can come back.
Nonsense. Lincoln needs to get out. Enjoy the day. Besides, be good for the two of you to spend some time together. Go on. Those people waiting on their food.
Oh, I saw Lincoln a couple times once he was first back. He told me he wanted to leave town. head out to California. Now, he had a friend in the service who could get him a job working at the Mare Island shipyard. And the only reason he came back was to tell Sammy and Ellis goodbye. But then he found out about the trouble Sammy was having with those Haitians. So he decided to stay and help. Those Haitians, they are bad news. No talking Lincoln out of it. Whatever else he might have become, Lincoln was always loyal.
Welding, most likely. 3-month apprenticeship to start, then the union lets you in.
You tell Sammy and Ellis?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait a few days. Didn't want to spring it on them since I just got back.
Well, they won't like to hear it, but they'll come around. You need to do what's best for you. Go ahead and start serving those folks. I'll be back. Give Sammy my best, Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Warm meal, warm heart, both shot. Thanks.
Nice to see you. You delivering a real blessing here, Lincoln. Thank you.
Blessing's mine, ma'am.
Couple of days back and they already got you working?
I'm happy to do it.
Means a hell of a lot to all of us.
Don't get old, son. It's a fucking shit show.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Hey there, Lincoln.
How are you, Regine?
I'm good. Nice to see you around the holler again.
Nice to see those big brown eyes again.
Well, they'll be over at my aunt's place with the rest of me. You should stop by.
Maybe I'll do that.
Lincoln, we got trouble!
Run, Regine!
Once we're done with you, Lincoln, Sammy's next!
Motherfuckers over here!
Francois Papa Doc Duvalier was elected president of Haiti in 1957. By 1959, he had created a secret police called Tonton Macoute, and people started to flee. Most of them settled in the southern United States. Mixed in with the good, hard-working people were hardened criminals. They formed the backbone of what became the Haitian gang. Lincoln found out they set up in the swamps and were led by a man named Baca.
Yeah, you and Father James done already?
You got jumped by the Haitians. It's time you level with me. Tell me what's really going on.
Yes. I suppose it is. 7 months ago, folks in the hollow started getting robbed. Money, jewelry, things of that nature. Didn't take long for us to figure out it was the Haitians. Then those bâtards on the law started going after the lottery.
How much money are we talking about? How much?
Enough that we're in deep shit with Sal Marcano. Haven't kicked up to him in 3 months.
Jesus Christ. If I deal with them, that gives us time to settle up with Marcano, right?
Let me worry about Sal. He and I go way back. But this thing with the Haitians, it's time for it to end. You and Ellis need to handle it.
How we gonna find him?
Back in the 20s, folks used to pull salt out of the bayou. They even built themselves a little shanty town. When the Depression hit, they abandoned it. That's the only place this could have come from.
Gonna need guns and ammo.
Call this number. But do it away from here. No sense tipping anybody off.
Or we can sweep the hollow, track down and kill every last one of those cocksuckers. Then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
The last thing folks in this neighborhood need to see is colored people killing each other. Do this quiet. Away from here.
Once we eliminate whoever's running the show, the rest of them will go down on their own. Trust me.
All right, soldier boy. I'll follow your lead.
Be careful, eh? Those Haitians are a hard people. Do not ever underestimate them. Celui qui sait qui veut cesser suscite l'hostilité.
After that, Lincoln Clay knew his mission. He had to destroy those enemies that posed a threat to their colony and country, even their state. So he went down there to destroy their entire colony as a whole.
You sure this is how you want to play this? Last thing they're gonna expect is an attack from the water. You head back round to the road. Stay with the car. I'll meet you over there when this is done.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, Ellis. Here in a bit, this will all be behind us.
Send in 2 teams. One's gonna hit the barn. The other's going after burners. Boss says if we have to burn down the house to kill Sammy, we doing it. Ain't stopping till that old man's dead.
Should have killed that old man a long time ago.
I think the boss was worried Sammy had involved Marcano. Ask him to come down on us. That's him!
He can't hit me from here!
I'm out in front! Find him. No telling where he is now. Fuck it. That way. Get eyes over there. This boy has passed.
He keeps killing us! Taking cover!
Wait, yo! We're losing numbers! I'm gonna kill one of your own! Don't think about it! Shoot him! Got him now! He keeps killing us! Shit! I'm taking fire! Don't think about it! Shoot him! He keeps killing us! Target practice doesn't. He keeps killing us! Got your ass now! I'm nowhere to go! You won't let me move! Reloading! Cover me! Give him more! You're gonna kill one of your own! Got nowhere to go! Let me at this fucker! You shouldn't have shot him! Fucked with the wrong brother! Shoot him from this side! You won't let me move! Fucker's dead! He's killing us! Taking cover! I'll put one in his ear! With your people, cocksucker! Fuck you! I will remove it. Should've killed. Fuck you! Fuck you!
You made a big mistake going after the Hollow. The man you're talking about took me in when I had nowhere else to go.
You better than you! You can't take the show! You fucking pig! Damn you to
Take it easy!
Take it easy! Take it easy! He kept me in there, locked in there, day and night. Beat me, use me. I can't, you motherfucker! You and your entire goddamn family!
He's dead! He's dead! He can't hurt you anymore. It's over.
Over? Over! This is never going to be over. Kajam!
Fucking Haitians.
As Lincoln Clay destroyed his enemies, his reinforcements came in. He has weapons on his side.
Soon as he shows his face, kill him! Burn that motherfucker! Got you covered! He can't hit me from here! I got him! He keeps killing us! Reload it! Cover me!
You know what? I always follow. What? Who always before him?
Kill one of your own.
Right?
See him?
Well, I'm not saying that to be mean. What? Do you follow that? Sometimes. That's Wilco. That's part of Wilco. I know that. Two of my friends broke Wilco.
Hold your bullets. Gonna reload.
By making plans of me, then change my plans by making plans of a girl. Same thing. Guy code changes throughout the years. That's way know that, but you know.
Get him low. Got your ass now. Got him now. I'm hit. Shit! I'm taking cover! You're gonna kill one of your own! Take him down! He's killing us! Today's the day you die! Watch out! He keeps killing us! Farm up behind me! He killed another one! Out through!
About fucking time.
Reduces the swelling, soothes the burning, makes life once again worth living. Harmless hemorrhoidal suppositories for quick, effective...
Always gotta get you out of trouble, don't I?
Well,
I am. How'd it go with Bob?
we came to an understanding. He stayed dead, not let him. Let's get back to Sanders.
Can't even tell you how happy Pops is gonna be. And this shit with the Haitians has been weighing on him.
With them out of the way, things will calm down. Go back to how they should be.
Been telling him for months we need to do something like this, but Pops, I don't know. Sometimes I think he's lost the taste for this shit.
Just because a man don't rush the violence don't mean he lost something.
I don't know, it just makes me wonder what happens after, you know?
No, I don't know. Explain it to me.
Don't matter if it's a bullet or the hand of God. We all go sometime, right?
I suppose. But Ellis, we don't need to talk about it.
I pray that Pops outlives the both of us. But if he doesn't, fuck it, it's your car, bash it up all you want. Anyway, but if he doesn't, every motherfucker in the hollow's gonna be looking to us or gunning for us. Just saying we gotta be ready when that day comes.
Yeah, but that's not something we gotta worry about right now. So just cool it with your grand plans, alright?
Yeah, alright.
friends. 80. Lincoln will
The
go.
thing Lincoln didn't understand, or maybe wants to understand, is that for a man like Sammy, there's always going to be more Haitians.
As Lincoln
Now, if
killed his enemies,
going after
he
Sammy,
obtained something
someone else
good
forcing him
out of
into
it.
a bad situation. It was never going to end. That's how Lincoln ended up working for Sal Marcano.
You were right about those Haitians being down by that old salt mine. They won't be bothering us again.
It was a mistake sending you down there. I should handle my own business.
This isn't any different than what I was doing before I left.
You probably don't know this, but every night on the TV, right after the news, they show the names of all the boys killed over there in Vietnam. I'd be sitting in the kitchen eating my supper, watching that list scroll by, wondering if today is the day I finally see your name.
But you never did. Nothing happened to me.
There's only so much luck down the well. Sooner or later, pull up that bucket, there's nothing in it.
So, what are we gonna do about Marcano?
Pay him his goddamn money one way or t'other.
Lottery gonna be enough to cover it?
The lottery? No. But Sal called a bit ago. Wants you to meet him up the country club. Says he's got something in the works. Square things up between us.
The only black folk allowed in there to help.
Now, they may not like it, but they're not gonna say no to Sal Marcano. He says you get to come in, you get to come in.
Fine. Always did want to see the inside of that place.
You need to do whatever Sal asks, yeah? For all our sakes.
Yes, sir.
Native Son! Welcome back to Native Son, dear listener. Well, that was a much needed break because old Remy had to put a little more fuel on the fire today. And thankfully, my producer Gilbert, thank you, Gilbert, was kind enough to bring me in a full thermos of coffee from downtown's own Tasty Patisserie. Just hits the spot. You all out there know what I'm talking about. Yes, you do. Oh, and Nancy wanted me to remind y'all that Tasty Patisserie is still filling orders for king cakes for the upcoming Mardi Gras festivities. Now you tell her Remy sent you, and it's buy two, get one free. Can't beat that. So go on over there and tell her I sent you. I know, I'm not supposed to enjoy my coffee on air. Oh, Gilbert's turning red, folks. Oh, I tell you, we like to have our fun, dear listener. And that's what Mardi Gras is going to be all about. Good old-fashioned New Bordeaux F-U-N. And if I sound a little enthusiastic, well, I'm sorry about it. But I am. I've talked before about being honored to be part of the crew of knights for the 10th year running. We got a heck of a flow planned for y'all, and we have spared no expense in strutting our stuff. Now, this will be my first crew since my daddy died last year. And, dear listener, you know how important Mardi Gras was to him. God rest his soul, he was one of the crew of Knights founders. He was captain for more years than I can remember, and Daddy was Rex back in 1932, for those of you whose memories go all the way back then. Oh, you know, I'll tell you, he'd spend weeks, months, preparing. More than anything else, it was the tradition, the feeling of being part of something, of this city that he loved so. My father believed that every man had his role to play, and every role.
After Lincoln defeated his enemies, he had to go He had to go talk to. He had to go talk.
Even the ones here at home.
Talk to the president of all nations.
No, sir.
Sal Marcon.
You doing up here? Help goes into the back.
I'm here to see Mr. Marcano. The name's Lincoln Clay.
That a fact? I'll be goddamned. Mind your manners while you're in there, boy. Or they'll pay you here. Park over to the side.
No more ass.
Lincoln Clay! Christ, man, get a look at you. Let those fucking gooks shit themselves when they saw you coming.
Been a long time, Georgie.
Oh, no shit, it's been a long time. I think the last time I saw you was that night over in the French Ward, right before you shipped out.
Oh my God,
Damn, that wasn't a gas.
Oh, I seem to remember me and Ellis running from the cops. And Danny ended up in the drunk tank.
Yeah, man, I'm bailing out. So I just worth it to knock the hell out of them cracker assholes.
Smoke? Sure.
They have so much. This is filled with liquor.
Sammy said Mr. Marcano wanted to see me.
Mr. Marcano? Shit, make him sound like a goddamn lawyer. Just call him Sam.
That's a good ass.
Oh, yeah.
So he's in the back.
Look, see, I'm showing you the most racist game ever.
I should have wore something else.
Why these squares have a problem with Bill Threads? Take it up a mild man. He'll tell him to kiss his ass. That's the thing about having fuck you money.
Olivia, I hate to cut this short, Collins, but I've got a meeting coming up. Remy, a pleasure as always, sir. 2 more glasses. Lincoln, good to see you. This is Vito Scaletta. He's the one I've been telling you about. Come on, Lincoln, sit down.
No, I'm playing Mafia 3 racist.
So you served in Vietnam, huh?
Yes, sir.
Sal tells me you owned a few pieces of tin over there.
Well, I served with some good men. Nothing I did would have happened without them.
Army, Marines?
Regular Army at first, and then I was recruited to the 5th SFG.
Special Forces.
I told you it was something else. Now, not that anything's gonna go wrong, but just in case, goddamn, don't you want a man like that on your side?
Well, if you're vouching for him, Sal, that's good enough for me. But I got a couple things to take care of. Thanks for the drink.
Christ, that guy's an asshole. Fucking carpetbagger. Commission sent him down here from Empire Bay about 15 years back. He's been a pain in my goddamn ass ever since. Well, I guess you're wondering what this is all about.
Yeah, Sammy didn't tell me too much.
Twice a year, the feds take old money out of circulation and destroy it. Over the course of the next few days, that money's gonna be delivered here to the reserve in town.
And you're gonna hit one of those shipments?
No, sir. We are gonna use that occasion to gain access to their vault.
And then steal everything that ain't nailed down. Should be 6-7 million in there, easy.
That's pretty fucking ballsy.
It's a chance of a goddamn lifetime is what it is.
Now, Vito's fronting a lot of the money for the job, and he got us the combination to the vault. Hey, you had a chance to see Danny?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, you will. We brought him and his old man in on this. And they're gonna need your help, so go see them. They're still in that same place.
There's something else we gotta talk about. Now, it's safe to assume you know about the problem Sammy's been having.
I took care of the Haitians. Once things settle down, money will start coming in again.
See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. You didn't sit around with your thumb jammed in your ass. You saw a problem, you went out and took care of it. God damn, I'd take that over money any day of the week.
We pay our own way, that's and all. Always have.
Hell, son, I know that. I wouldn't expect otherwise. But you know, even after we all evened up, you're still gonna be slopping around in the ass end of this city. Not much of a future in there. But maybe there's a different way forward, you understand? For all of us.
What you have in mind?
I want you to know I mean no disrespect when I say this. Sammy's a hell of a man, but he's not getting any younger. And I'm thinking it's time to make a change.
Well, I don't think that Ellis is ready for that kind
I'm not talking about Ellis. I'm talking about you. I want you to run the holler.
I can't do that.
Well, look here, if you're worried about Sammy, don't you understand? Now, he's always been on the level with me. And this job we're talking about, there's more than enough for him to retire on.
He took me in when I had nowhere else to go. Treated me like a son. I'm sorry, Mr. Marcano. I can't do that to him.
Well, shit, son. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't just a little disappointed. But I get it. You're Lord. Which is something that is scarce these days.
He wants you to take over like a big gator, but he says, no, I want to say things how it is.
Still want me to help with this thing we've been talking about?
Strong man, not a weak old man.
You goddamn right I do. And when it's all done, you all be more than square with me. You have my word.
What do you really want to hear? That we kidnap and torture anyone suspected of working with the DC? I'm trying to ascertain the level of training that Lincoln Clay received during his time in Vietnam.
Someone like that you don't need to train. You point them in the right direction and get the fuck out of their way.
Alright, what's happening next? My big fat schlong.
I know, they smell good.
What the? Back in the present, Lincoln Clay was stealing $65 billion, and everybody wants to make piece of his schlong. Here's my schlong.
Okay, cool. We'll get through this.
How about we finish this? Jesus Christ!
Now it's directed to Hornquist.
Danny and Ellis just came through with the drill.
Look, he's drilling my ass.
Hot damn, Alice, what took you guys so long? Piece of shit drill kept overheating. You and Lincoln both still in one piece? Yeah, we good. Where's Danny? He's pushing everything off to the side so we ain't waiting to catch the money. Alright, well once you square away up there, we start driving it down. We'll make it quick.
Motherfuckers killed the lights. Just worry about the money. I'll deal with this.
I got him! Suspect's on the move. He's right there.
They're trying to flush us out. Stay focused on what you're doing.
Here he is. Get me to the ground.
Boy.
Up here.
He is slaughtering us.
God damn it, those guards will cut us down the second we make a break for it. Tell Danny he needs to get us out of here.
And these bastards got us pinned down. Y'all need to figure something out. I got some TNT. I put out inside the hole and detonated. What the fuck is that gonna accomplish? With any luck, it'll blow a hole big enough for y'all to drop down. With any luck, Danny, do you even know what the fuck you're doing? All this dynamite, how complicated could it be? It's lit. Get the fuck away from the hole.
They destroyed the foundation that was holding the vault, and then just the whole vault destroyed.
I'm surprised they didn't die off the drugs. No, they didn't die. I'm surprised they didn't just get a helicopter and strap like
Oh, like Saints Row, that would make a lot more sense. But it was not on the. It was on the bottom. Look at all this money.
Danny's leg is pinned. I need your help.
It's not a difficult scoring chance.
It was feeling
No one really knows why Selmer turned on Thomas Burke, but he took Point Verdun from him and gave it to an enforcer named Roman the Butcher Barbieri, who promptly busted up one of Burke's legs. Danny Burke was part of the heist crew. I mean, he was a gearhead, had never done anything like this before. But Thomas Burke insisted. He figured if the heist was a success, Sal would forgive him and return Point Verdun.
Hey, now I heard there ain't nothing sweeter than Vietnamese pussy. You tell me it's true. Casanova Clay. Shit, man, it's so fucking good to see you.
You too, Danny. That's Nikki.
God, she wanted to be here, but I didn't remember how it was. You picked that shit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Come on, let's grab a beer. Wait for the old man to chill out, and then we can get down to it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I already got it all set up and organized. All the girls gonna be there and everything, except we just gotta go in my cars because we can't roll up in that beat up piece of shit outside.
You didn't just call my all-American machine a beast.
I'm just saying, there better rides out there.
It's bullshit there are. This car's a beast. Got the custom 358 in the floor shit down.
That ain't the only thing you drop in. Maybe you should tell me about how you borrow it from Ellis and take the ladies for a ride.
Hell, man, leave me out of this. You fucking my car. Nah, ain't no big deal. I was always wrapped up tight. Besides, I already got one fucking bastard in my life. I don't need another one.
All right, you know what? You go clean. Not just the back seat, every square inch. I don't need to be riding around sitting in your shit.
Hey, and you, funny man, you gonna fucking help.
Yeah, you shook your strong in my car.
Jesus Christ, you fucking jokers got about as much chance of pulling this off as I do of winning a goddamn decathlon. All right, now, we hear you.
Johnny and Ellis, you're gonna use the drills to cut a hole up through the bottom of the vault. You and Georgie, you'll be inside. Better drop the money down, then get the hell out of there. That goddamn drilling needs to be moved out. So we need a boat to go through the canals and into position.
Ellis and I are worried about the boat. See, Georgie's old man flipped the guard to reserve, giving you his truck.
Between that and the uniforms, and no one gonna give us a second look. Come on, let's get moving. Still gotta swing by Skelettas, finish up some prep work.
Hey, and you two assholes. Don't think this gets you off the hook when it comes to my car. You best get ready to clean it.
I ain't cleaning shit.
Continue to probe up the way.
My father was a lot of things, few of them good. But he started out smuggling moonshine, so he knew about the canals underneath the city, and that one of them went right under the Federal Reserve. It was his idea to use a boat to move the drill into position. He was a real son of a bitch, my father. More than anyone else, I blame him for what happened. You want to stick me on that gal? Fine. But leave your son out of it. It's his fault Danny died.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you gotta snap it quick. And so this has got to be a great shot because
Going down and Larry, born of the dawn. We can't
get
everybody else.
We need to go.
We know we go. Hurry! Guys, coming down through the hall. Fuck, we're the boss. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Stop shooting the engine. How did I die like that? I would have flown out. I was expecting to fly out of the boat. How did you just die like this? Nick wall out like that. That has to be the funniest death scene I ever seen. At least in Mafia 2 they make it like, oh, I just died like that. At least normal death. We just die in the car like this.
Guys, coming down through the hall.
He was moving right there. He was
Guys, cutting off our escape route.
We'll find another way out of here. This tunnel has to go somewhere.
Come get some
motherfucker! Here they come! George, you got them? Keep going, don't slow down! Fuck you, you goddamn cocksucking rat fucker! Fuck, man, fuck! Eat shit, you motherfuckers! No, that fucking hurt! Hey, punch it, Lincoln! Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck, fuck, fuck!
Everybody all right?
That was the craziest fucking thing I've ever saw!
I'm glad we're breathing now. But what the hell we gonna do now? Only option is to head up.
Are you kidding me? There'll be cops all over the place!
Well, any luck. They'll be too busy dealing with Mardi Gras. No, it's us. Let's go.
Damn it, this ain't gas!
Hey, you sure you need to grab that much of my ass? Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up, man.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway. The goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Kick me. Come on. We got you.
Rangers have built 2 goals now. Perhaps on this base, they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least.
All right, once we get out there, I'll hit a payphone across the rock.
You walk?
Yeah, somebody give me a hand. I can get one. It's probably just gonna be easier to carry his sorry ass. Hold up. Come here. Hey, put me the fuck down. If anybody asks, we say he's drunk. Y'all pick up that money.
Let's go. With his leg. How you gonna explain that?
I would say if he fell while he was drunk,
For a dance
I'm
partner,
taking him to
he
the
can't
hospital.
believe that he's not going to get into a boat here. He was ready to go.
What did he get shot?
No, you know that ball that exploded?
Yeah.
The rubble fell on his leg.
The teams have an offsetting 2-minute
Pretty much beyond fracture.
Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might have some quarter here. But when you act like that, you better be ready to defend yourself. Quickly back. Behind the net. Pass off the mark.
Look at his hair. Look at his swing. Like, look at that. Flash.
Keep it down. Oh, actually, you get a little bit of taste. I mean, God damn. Hey, shut your mouth before you guys arrest him.
New Orleans here. Yeah.
Hey man, get off the phone. Right fucking now.
I think it's so.
In such a manner.
You sure you're weird?
Yeah, I did. Like it?
What the fuck? So how did you shave your neck? You got like razor or something? Like an electric razor? Like you did it by hand and shit.
Come on, Lincoln, call pops already.
Alright,
What? Yo, keep it up.
yeah. It's that restaurant. No.
We're in some deep shit. Need your help.
Where are you?
Just off the parade route. Daddy's hurt.
I can't get a call to you because the roads are closed off. Listen, there's a grocery store on the backside of the cemetery. Can you get over there?
Yeah.
There'll be a car waiting at the loading dock. Listen, come. Be careful, yeah? You and Ellie Sport.
We will.
Alright, let's go.
Sammy's having a car delivered. It'll be at the loading dock of the grocery store.
God bless the old man. Let's go.
Everybody passed out in the bathroom. They're having a good time in there.
That's not what she's saying. You look at her face. She's feeling sick.
So pretty much, start of Richard Nixon's election and after the phenomenal stuff.
Somebody is too drunk to find his way home.
They didn't beat up black people. Look at that. Why is this a racist thing? Besides, it's definitely a racist thing. I need to do a video on that. Top 10 racist games in 2022. Wolfenstein in this game is definitely on one of them.
What the fuck are we gonna do? Ellis, fucking crazy everywhere. Ellis.
Yeah, I can sell it to you.
It's gonna be fine. Alright, you guys take Danny and the money. Get to the car. I'll deal with the cops. I'll go on the Mafia. Hey, no fucking way, man. It's alright. He ain't going alone. We all got a friend. Jesus. Amen. Alright, let's go.
If you don't want the Xbox 60, I'll take it.
Hey! Over here!
Watch how many slow they suck.
Nicely into the zone.
Yeah, I know he's about these racist police. They just love to get their hands on the black people. Watch how many I bought.
Response requested.
See, I just sucked like 8 slow-mos.
Look here, there maybe?
I love that movie, I swear.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units be advised. Suspect located. On scene units engaging.
The Rangers have
Reloading.
See, that's how it was supposed to be. How do you die in a car or a boat and they're like, how do you do that? How do you just die like that? I was expecting him to like fly out of his car or something like that, like in GTA 4. Like how you ran into something and you died in this like ragdoll physics. I love GTA 4 because of ragdoll physics. But like in this, you just die and the car crashes you like this. Imagine if we just all died like that. Instead of us flying out of our cars or boats or anything, we just do like this. We just do that from now on from dying.
Better get shit in their pants when they die. They be dying of laughter like, I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, how do you die?
Suspicious person on foot. Responding units investigating. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene unit.
I cannot run him, but I choose to.
All units, there's been a homicide in the French Ward. Suspect is described as a female male. Response requested.
New York's got a minor.
Yeah.
Maybe he never ever liked to read till he picked up a funny book.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Back then, they keep saying nigga and negro and all that kind of crap.
Rangers get their first power play opportunity on his contest. See if they can make good on it.
Guys, he ain't here. Scary was last day when I was born. This is funny once in a while. I really get into it. I just back up my head.
I did not notice that.
There he is!
Play slow. Depends.
All units, negative visual on suspect.
Dishonored, I did play. I didn't finish it. I never finished it. Actually.
Before we lost sight of him,
Wait,
meet us back at the house. Get
Need
in!
to payback. I played it because I love the best game. Payback is okay, but like Need to Be Heat is where it's at. Like my Need to Be Heat, I have like literally almost every car. My favorite one is the McLaren Spider. Really fucking fast. It dominates the whole thing. I literally dropped like over 45 grand in the thing, and it dominates all the tracks. Doesn't matter what it is. Trim, drag, race, one, dominating everything. Even on online players, I was like, how the fuck is this car that fast? I literally dominated the entire plane team. One word you really have to get is to trust me. That thing goes over 500 plus. The cars are registered by Cars Rank. So if it's like 400 plus, it's dominating everything. My like variant was like at least 350. First you start off with a car that's like 80, 90, 100. But as you progress, you get up to like 100, 200, 300, 400, and then it can get to 400 plus. I literally have almost every car. Like playing Call of Duty, I like playing Fortnite, the new season now. Doing all this, just turn break to finish it, because I didn't finish it. There's so many girls on that freaking Fortnite thing I gotta win. Mostly I like to turn off the shut my slow while doing it. Yeah, you can see how I do it in my room every day. You sound like you can sound like Michael Jackson on the heat here every night. Be a smooth criminal over here. Yeah, I'm that nasty.
The women should get out of this. I'm sick of all the bad things. I don't care what the fucking cost. They go? Yeah, man, they done. I knew he could pull it off. I knew it. We're rich. Fuck.
You stole over 2.9 million. Meanwhile, there was 100 million you stole.
And the law can kiss my ass.
You wanna know the big reference in this game? This is literally the knockoff version of Franklin's powerful GTA 5. Slow down the racing thing. Did I do something?
I hope so, not because his team needs this jolt. Pitching it to Crosby.
Look how much he stole, look!
How much is it? A little over $2 million. Per split. Holy mother God.
Once everything settled up, I'm calling the man I know, having him bring over 3 hookers.
Boy, ain't no hooker ever stepping foot in this house.
You sure? Cause 2 of them off of you.
I'm gonna be fucking him under grifter.
I'd appreciate that.
You know, my entire life there's always been someone standing over me, telling me where I could go, what I could do, who I could be seen with.
What the hell is in the bag?
What you boys did tonight. This changes everything.
Pittsburgh's in control of the puck in their own end.
This isn't just money.
Gains the blue line. Fires.
It's freedom. Real freedom. There's no one standing over me again. Over any of us. Huh? Vouloir c'est pouvoir, hein? Vouloir c'est pouvoir. Well.
Man,
And look at what I dug up. You mind pouring one more of those? Holy shit. It would be my pleasure.
well, you told me shit went sideways during the robbery. Lincoln had to save your ass. You should be damn proud of that, boy.
I am sad. More than you ever knew.
Jesus Christ, that is some down-home hooch right there, isn't it?
All right.
Listen, I got a guy outside. You don't mind if he comes in and packs up my cut?
Not at all. Yeah. You can have this down-home hooch. I'll give you some of that.
Going with you, man.
They all the same.
Hey, take the one on the end. It's your cut. That's what I owe you. Even put in a little extra for your trouble.
Couldn't have pulled it off without you, Sammy. You all done right by me tonight. Yeah. Why don't you get us something off the top shelf? We need to celebrate.
Yeah. I ain't got to tell me Hey, fill me up. There was something Lincoln, possibly the baddest motherfucker I ever laid my eyes on. Shouldn't have said no.
Where the fuck you think you're going? Fucking niggas. Go on, grab that bag, let's go.
When I got to Sammy's, the whole place was burning. I still don't know what brought me there that night. Luck, divine providence, or something else.
Look, the guy's still alive. Hard liquor is cheating on you up with some old Alabama whiskey.
When I was pulling Lincoln out of the fire, long enough to tell me to call John Donovan. So that's what I did. Most days I wish I'd never made that call.
Mr. Donovan, do you know this individual?
August 25th, 1971.
Sal Marcano. And how about this man? That Sal's worthless piece of shit, brother Lou. Look, enough with the dog and pony bullshit. What's your real question? Did you help Lincoln Clay murder Sal Marcano and all prominent members of his crime family? You're goddamn right I did.
Over $6 million. If you look, he's right here. Like, how does he survive a gunshot to the head? They didn't aim directly at his head. They're not in the hospital, they're at a church. I don't know. It's 1969. Yeah, it's 1969 in this game. Yo, see, look, look at his head. It turns out when the guy shot him in the head, it went like this. So my head, like right here. It did not hit his head. It went past his head. Right there, the birthmark right here.
So there's the man you're gonna kill, huh? That's the plan, Padre?
It's a dangerous course you contemplate.
And what do you think we should do?
If Sal Marcano deserves to die, I won't argue otherwise. Kill him. But let that be the end of it.
That's not enough!
It's enough if you say it's enough.
You need to suck your schlong real hard, too.
I know what Sal did to you, Lincoln. But nothing you do will bring any of them back.
Stays on side to the middle.
This isn't about bringing them back, or even exacting some street justice. It's about making that bastard feel what it's like to lose everything. Watch as I take it all away from him.
Gathered in by daylight. And the arm of the referee comes up.
It's a one-way road, Lincoln. Once you start down it, ain't no turning back.
You gotta play with controlled emotion. You can't run around.
I'm going to say this and get my stuff.
I pretty much chose to take over the Harlem.
I'll be waiting in the... with all the assholes who work for him.
Bullshit. If that's all you're after, you'd grab an XM21, smear on some face paint, and they'd all be dead before dinner. And you sure as hell wouldn't need a tack-up center and all this other shit you've asked me for.
After I got that, O'Connor walked me to Hollywood, said it was time to send me to guitar. I told him no. So you think it was your fault? Honestly,
what do you think Sal was going to do?
Are you doing that on purpose?
What was I talking about? What do you think Sal was going to do? Host a little party for Sammy? Maybe give him a gold watch and a plaque congratulating him on his retirement? You both know there's only one way out of the life. And you still haven't answered my question.
I'm gonna take over the city, district by district. O'Connor wanted me to run the Hollow? Fuck him. By the time I'm done, I'll be running the whole goddamn city.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Assuming, of course, you're up for something that's strenuous. Oh, what would that be? Oh, I don't know.
Hey, fuck him, right? Where was I?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe because you got shot in the face?
I might have lost a step or two, but it'll come back to me. Always does.
God, if that isn't the fucking truth. One other thing. Probably not much of a surprise, but most of the cops in this town are in Sal's pocket.
I always assumed that.
Just being diligent. The cops see you fighting Sal's goons. They're coming after you, every time. Sure you need a ride? I'll be at the motel. Come see me when you're ready.
Get out of here. Don't be poor entity. Get up now. How am I supposed to get in? Close all the windows, all the doors. Okay, I'm supposed to crawl to the window. That's not going to be suspicious at all. Yeah, you know, the plastic
Welcome home, son.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
And bullshit it all. This goes a piece.
What Oreos?
Well, my Oreos. You stick my Oreos?
No.
Why not?
Because I want real Oreos.
Let's stick my Oreos down. Yeah.
I still say it's a bad idea. But the boys dying over there in Vietnam.
It's something I gotta do.
I ever tell you how I got this?
Sure, you stole it.
That I did. At the pocket of this old white man just to come around here raising it. Take this week. There's always probably good luck.
I can't do that.
I know you think you're alone in this world, you go wrong. But you're not. You never will be.
Lincoln Clay lost his family, lost his friends, lost his homies, and everything else like that. But now he's out for blood. Now he is out to take the world back, but in a way he sees fit. Will Lincoln Clay take over America? Will he be the dominator that Sal Marcano, the leader of all drug lords and mob bosses, intended him to be? Find out in the next episode. If you're enjoying the story, consider subscribing and like as well. One like equals one yes. One yes to continue the story. After that, I'll see you in the next video real soon. Peace.